Hey guys, today we are going to talk about one of my favorite locations I've ever run, the ocean city of Flotilla. Check this out. The island bobs in the ocean, rising and falling with the waves. It is a mind-twisting vision, an optical illusion of the sea perhaps. But on closer inspection, it is not an island at all. The crew call it Flotilla, the floating city. There's no port to berth in, no land to speak of. Thousands of ships anchored in the sea or bound together, pathways leading between myriad of boats, smaller vessels and rafts slipping between their larger brethren, ferrying people throughout the city. There is a freedom in the city, a sense of choice. Anybody could leave at a moment's notice, but instead they bind together, bounding in the waves. Our first destination in the vast ocean of Brigham's Deep is Flotilla, an artificial island made entirely of vessels bound together in the waves. Flotilla is going to act as a hub city throughout your adventures in Brigham's Deep. At its heart, Flotilla is an urban environment comparable to Waterdeep or Neverwinter. When you're coming up with adventure hooks, think about the same lines as other city adventures you might run. You could just as easily run a murder mystery or a heist game in Flotilla, as much as you could easily use it as a hub to send your players to other locations in Brigham's Deep. You really can't oversell the magnitude of the city, as it is literally thousands of ships acting in symbiosis. The city has most anything the players could want, from taverns to stores and shops. There are chapels, there are tenements, there are wealthy districts, and there are ships on the wrong side of the tracks. To help sell the size and scope of Flotilla, I'm going to attach a roll chart of random boats the players might stumble into as they stumble from ship to ship. As I do with most city games I run, you will likely want to have an NPC tour guide that can show them around to exactly where they want to go. This character might be a cabin boy, but could also be a gondolier that will taxi the player around the city on his raft. Another interesting note about Flotilla is its government. A mischievous party may fall on the wrong side of Flotilla's Grand Admiral and Navy. They act like the town guard in other cities, but are more prepared for duty on the oceans. They're going to carry ropes and swords instead of spears and shields, and will wear light armor that is better for swimming instead of heavy chainmail. Also consider that there are no sergeants or colonels in Flotilla's navy, but rather skippers or first mates. The title of captain will mean a very different thing in Flotilla than on land. While the Grand Admiral of Flotilla is the head of state, there are also a number of economic powers that chart Flotilla's course. The biggest of which is the Galling Strait Trade Company, followed closely by their rivals, the Barren Sea Company. They will offer high-priced pirate bounties, and will be able to negotiate trade deals that the party might need to broker. Naturally, the two rival companies will also be willing to pay good money for anyone who can deliver trade secrets from the other. Along with the roll chart, I'm also going to come up with a couple story hooks that I came up with to get your mind going, but hopefully you can think of a few things on your own that might interest you and your players as they explore Flotilla. Remember to like this video and subscribe so you don't miss any content from Brigham's Deep. Of course, the easiest way to support this channel is to press that like button, but you can also support the Planar Travel Agency by checking us out on Fiverr, where you can order custom content for your game according to your specifications. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time at the Planar Travel Agency.